Thank you. Senator Husted.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Appreciate you, commissioners and chairman, for being here today. The question of safety and speed is at the center of much of the conversation today. I come at this from someone who represents a manufacturing state, Ohio. If you look at our energy demands as we, as a nation, look to do more made in America, more manufacturing, we're going to require more electricity. You have more battery demand, electricity through cars, and certainly with AI, we're the 5th largest AI state in the country. And we're continuing to see demand grow for electricity. And we're not a state where solar or wind can even come close to meeting that increased demand, particularly with the reliability issues of needing power 24/7, 365 to run these facilities. And nuclear is the only zero carbon solution that's out there, which I think is a uniting element of a lot of the conversation. So there were questions raised earlier today about safety, that there perhaps are an inadequate number of professionals at the commission to meet current safety demands. And Mr. Chairman, I'm going to give you an opportunity to clear that up, that, you know, do we have the adequate professional staff necessary to provide for the safety of the nuclear industry in this country?
Oh my gosh, yes. Safety's not an issue. Safety's our North Star. It's our strike zone of our home plate. We're not taking our eyes off of that. Our staff, that's what they focus on. We're not going to approve anything that is not safe, regardless of speed. That's why early engagement is so critical, so that we can understand if it's a new and novel technology, what are the gaps that we have, and where does that information going to be filled from. But we have the expertise on our staff now to do what needs to be done, and safety is not going to be compromised in any way. I can assure you that.
And it is, as you look to the future, I know you're going to continue to try to modernize, that you have issues with people retiring, people in demand from the private sector, all of the things which we've discussed, and you're gonna modernize and improve. But I'll ask this question: how much nuclear energy do we expect to come online in the next 10 years?
Well, I don't know the actual answer to that.
Okay.
All I know is that whatever's going to be coming to us to be reviewed and licensed is going to be done in an efficient manner. And we're going to get that process done so they can get to market.
Okay, and from start to finish, how long does that typically take? How long should it take, and how long does it take for, to follow up on Senator Kelly's question, to go from it appears on your desk to approval to construction and then electrons going out the door?
Right. So, we're looking at new and novel ways to do things, to expedite things like we did in Wyoming with TerraPower. We've got, it's going to be kind of up to the applicant and working with us to build a robust application. We're committed to try to do it in 18 months for the construction side, and again, in that 18-month time frame to try to get the whole nuclear side of it done as well. So, and they can be done in tandem. They can be done at the same time. We don't have, so, I mean, we're committed to making things more efficient. It used to be the safety side was further to the left and got done quicker than the environmental side. That's changing. That's going to be that's a game changer for the NRC and actually for the industry as well. It's going to help us get things done quicker. But we only have, as you know, you've got, we have the design cert that we just did for the AP1000, and then you've had NuScale. That's the only advanced reactor that has been approved. You've got 5 others, Kairos and others who have applications before us, but you got another 25 or 30 who haven't come to us with any license, any application. But we know they're probably coming. We just don't know when, but we'll be ready. that's what we're doing now.
Yeah, I would just add that I think it's pretty widely known when you look at the math that the demand for electricity through AI alone is increasing at a far faster rate than we're bringing energy online to meet that demand. And we all say we care about inflation and lowering costs
Right.
for consumers. And if we don't get this right, it is going to come with great consequences to us economically and for the people who pay those electric bills.
This is one of the things that's important about a whole of government approach to this issue, because it is a national energy emergency. And that's what we're trying to do, working with DOE and DOD at Idaho with the micro reactor program. And we would, if it's needed in other areas, then, if the Congress pushes it and DOE wants to do it, we're going to be a partner and get that done as well.
Great. Thank you, Madam Chair.